There's no sound. Oh, you son of a gu- We'll start again. We'll start again. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. It's fine. It's fine.
Dear Diary, yesterday I woke up from a huge New Year's hangover. After successfully gathering my things and getting dressed, I checked the mirror and found that I couldn't stop smiling. Well, if that's not a good omen for the new year, I don't know what is. I met my new partner, Kim, and introduced myself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I showed off my athletic prowess by doing a sweet double middle finger back jump. I began detectiving really hard, looking at footprints, reading some paperwork, enduring Jeremiah's overwhelming Axe body spray. Enduring Jeremiah's overwhelming Axe body spray.
You need to get your shit together.
Took a bit of time, but I got my shit together, and now I can finally endure Jeremiah's overwhelming Axe body spray.
Oh my god.
Me and Jeremiah became fast friends, but oh no, we have to get him down from that tree. Kim tried to shoot him down, but missed, so I gave it my best shot and OMG. Who could have shot Jeremiah? Who would do that? What a mystery. I guess it's time for the greatest detective of all time to solve this case.
Hello! Welcome back to Disco Elysium. First try, nothing went wrong, nobody knows anything. Bot? The bot's been here the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. Hello! Yeah, I did it. I did a thing. Just like it used to be, baby. Freaking awful and everything. Hi, hello. Hi. Nothing happened. I can't believe how many things I failed. I didn't show the one where I failed at hitting on the lady. Hello. Only saw the perfect return. Yeah, OBS is confusing because it was like desktop audio is making noise, but the video is also making noise. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll mute desktop audio. And then it was like, no, you need desktop audio to hear, I guess. And so here we are. We're living the superstar life with our BFF Kim. I'm gonna flip us over because we're about to unionize. I don't know. People seem to hate unionizing. Hi, hello. It was nice. Yeah. Thanks. I feel a little crusty. I feel a little rusty, but you know, I'll be back in the swing of it in no time. Let's talk to Kim.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So it's a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Good for you. Good for you.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Ooh. So you volunteered.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
That's lovely. What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Oh, there it is.
3 years.
3 years, Tempest! Thank you for being one of us! Hi. Wow, 3 years. That's a long time.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze. somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
I wonder what this says about me that I was sent by the station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it's best to let you make the next move. I'm gonna no. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
Oh. There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable!
No, it's very imaginable.
Oh.
We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor company see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire.
You were such a sorry cop. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be a sorry cop.
Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, augury, we should move.
Okay, tell me something
Yes,
else.
It's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Ooh, new skill point.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Is it time to fail another check? 8%, I like them odds.
Look at you.
Holy shit!
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
It's time. It's time. We're doing it. This is good. No, wait, no, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha! So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old.
Oh,
You've made it this far.
not that old.
Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Yeah, let's surprise them. Okay, it's time to go get our tie. You're right. Pass every check. Starting with that 8%. Man, I don't even need to invest points into, Kubadoodoo. He's so sweet. Kim is very nice. Very logical. Kim is like my Jiminy Cricket. Ooh, ooh, the kitchen's open. I'm gonna go steal things. Kim tries to not look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
This is where the magic happens.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, crimes against myself anyways.
I have no idea what that means.
He looks towards the exit longingly. Okay. We need... What do we need? We need... savoir-faire. That's what we need, right? I forget.
This fan has two, or has it been consigned there as punishment?
Savoir-faire. Yes,
You
yes,
feel
yes.
as though
Okay. First things first, we're going to take off our pants. And our shoes. And can I try without my pants
this
and my
fan
shoes?
has, or has it
No.
been consigned?
So we do need to put a point into savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. Because we got it. Why did you take off your pants and your shoes? It helps me get my tie.
This fan has, or has it been consigned there as punishment?
92%.
You feel as though this creature is your friend. You swoop up and catch the tie.
My friend!
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Well, that's encouraging. I'm really glad. Oh, it automatically gets equipped. Ooh, and it helps me with my inland empire. That's cool. Well, let's leave this place. And go into the back rooms, baby. Right, Zero? Kim did give an inspiring speech, and here we are. The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals and pine trees. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Hi, I'm going to talk to you.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec.
Goransi.
It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Ah, Goransi, I have some questions to
The man
ask.
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots in
He
there.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
I don't think I have anything else to say. Stay mask.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Ooh,
Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this
You
door
do?
leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's part of the Whirling in Rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Yes.
If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame.
I love you,
on
door.
every side. The door does not budge.
We'll talk to Gart. We'll run and talk to Gart.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Garth. A thing I need to talk about. Oh, here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How
I found the victim's
strange.
clothes.
I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash
The
container?
trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Kim's voice is so soothing.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Could there have been someone else in your staff?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
But maybe you don't remember putting them in there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Thanks. Let's talk about something
Yes.
else. I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart.
What thing?
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I
Oh.
don't care either. It's
Oh?
not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Sequence.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is
Yeah.
occupying the booth.
Yeah.
Loudness means talkative,
Yeah.
and we need info.
Yeah, how do we find them?
We don't.
Oh.
We have to wait.
Okay.
They'll show up sooner or later.
Yeah.
Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Thing-based questionnaire. I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing.
No.
Great. Yes.
I lied. So about the money,
Yes. Have you got it?
how much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
I got $2.
Like what?
Okay, okay. Oh, I was hoping I could read. I'll take 50. I'll take all the money I can get. It is dire straits for me in my disco pants. I haven't even talked to you yet, have I?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now, addiction.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
Let's not think about it. It's all about the money, money, money. Okay.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Let's wake him up. Can't believe you didn't tell Lena you want to roll with her. I thought it would be insensitive.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Yes, no words, just a primordial scream. Ah! What you looking for? Mr. Dandy? Is he missing? Oh. We're looking for Mr. Dandy. Oh yeah, he has to go. Mr. Fluffy Man. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Oh, you're alive? You looked out for the long count there.
Wait, what? I was just slaving. What do you want, officer?
Tell me about the Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
Yeah.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
Who's behind organizing?
We are
Oh,
the workers,
yeah.
the union. We know what we need.
So you mean
What's right for us.
there's no leader?
Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate.
Ooh.
He's got our back.
See anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses in a mausoleum?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses. No mausoleums.
Mausoleum.
Just quality time.
I like this voice. It's a good one.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
I know you say that, Inland Empire, but you know what? Actually, I have definitely passed out 3 times yesterday.
Fuck sleep. Despite the headache and the queasiness, you feel like you've got at least a 10-kilometer run in you.
What about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah, what about it?
I'm just trying to find out what you know.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Well, I
If
don't
you
think you
get
know
lucky,
anything.
I might even have answers for them.
Okay. Why are you sleeping?
They got it. Measurehead's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
All right, go to
The
sleep.
dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
That's lovely. The time is turning. We have to talk to them before they end up coming over for dinner. It's you! I will talk to you. Wait, what is this? It says GRIH. Please be nice.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells toward the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man of his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No?
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work!
Right to work. Right to work. Yeah, I only learned what a scab was when a place I worked striked.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers.
I like these.
To have gainful employment.
Okay.
To make a salary and feed their families.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Shame!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you pizza shit.
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs his hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Okay, I think I understand what's happening
I
here.
have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do.
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work!
Right to
It's
work.
shameful.
Oh.
Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Oh. This isn't my my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
What's the goal? If he screams "Let us work" at me.
We were promised work.
Oh.
We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office.
He points up the
Door's
stairs.
locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Oh.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay, let's talk to this friend up here.
Scab?
Oh, I'm walking up the stairs. I didn't know I could. Asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where do they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them very much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
See, like, okay. Unions strike because they want to get the rights for their workers, but then the business tries to bring other workers in for cheaper to get the work done. It's kind of a shitty situation because it's like the workers really do want work and the people who are in the union really want their benefits, and the real villain out of all of this is the corporations. What? Big corpo? I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Hey, that's what I just said.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez to investigate a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either.
Okay.
I don't even know what day it is.
Me neither.
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
All right. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity.
Aw.
I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Oh, it's that simple? I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Oh,
Walk
dear.
right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation,
I'm pretty strong.
or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview, or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Oh.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Dexter Sinister. That's great. That's great. Oh, not it.
Sure.
Another thing. I'm a bit short on money. Can you give me some?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Try to catch it.
The coin
Pitiful!
slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What? Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
Nice talk. Gotta get moving. Okay. Where? Yeah, autosave. Things are... The time is changing. This one. Because when does karaoke open? I haven't found a sad enough song. Oh, there was a sad pop song playing at this place. Yeah, Manana is cool. Teach me. Oh, I also need a bag so I can start recycling. It's still not open. Let's see if we can best Manana in physical confrontation. I should have invested more into my physical attributes. But instead, I was too busy talking to... I see so many bottles everywhere. Gosh, I want a bag so bad. Oh, you can sing at any time. That's cool. Makes sense. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking in this one. Measurehead all but makes me quiver. Makes all men quiver. Makes sense. The Greater Revachol Industry Harbor.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Yeah. Oh. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get to the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
Oh, no.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Okay. You're right. I'm an alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink.
No, I don't.
Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich race. I'm the police, and I need you to comply now!
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I mean, obsessed with sadness and frivolous pulp culture, that's pretty...
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Yeah, I'm the hype girl.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Come on, I just need you to move back about 20 centimeters.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
We're gonna push him. We're gonna push him. I know he's giant and I'm dressed like Dexter's mom.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Well, that's kind of nice.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
I don't understand the words that you're saying, but I feel like I'm offended.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
subscribe to his... No, I'm not doing that. Is it lying? Is conceptualization lying? What is conceptualization? See art in the world. I'm not gonna subscribe. I mean, I'd subscribe to this YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna subscribe to his feelings. His dialogue is wild, right? You serve the union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
We could roll for the KO. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll do a quick save and roll for the KO. Yeah, but, like, you still serve them? How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Actually, I got it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now, or you could take the body down for yourself, maybe.
What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Wait, you can't F5 here. Why can't I F5? You can't quick save. Well, a quick save before this. Here we go, baby. Ask Kim. Kim, what do you think about this? Okay, then I'll punch him.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
How do you know there'll be a next racist?
There always is.
That's sad.
Race is reality.
Punch him in the face! Bam! Ah!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Yes, horrible daddy. I'm a degenerate alcoholic.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Whoa. Whoa.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Maybe I should appeal to his sense of superiority. But I really don't like playing into the narrative. Oh, this is could I play into... No, I don't think he would. I tried to punch him. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you? That just sounds awful. I'm not like the other racists. Don't suck up to him, mentally overpower him. Okay.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not coniometry, just an observation.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
What's wrong with long arms? They're great for hugs.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sierra La Clef and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Hul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Well, I got this mug. I might as well find out whose it is and then punch them in the face.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this in the trash lately?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
I'm not gonna subscribe.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Well, where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You're a big dick cop.
I am.
Dick Muller.
Yeah.
Salam Rocky Baye.
Sure.
Badass on the edge disco cop.
Disco cop.
Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Oh, I thought that things... Oh, Kim wants to speak with me. Hold on, Kim. I gotta think about... being a superstar? Temporary search bonus. What do we get from this? Scrolling is slow. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Lemilliot or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and rolled authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect it or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Unlock a new slot. Well, I'll have to forget something. 46 minutes left. See yourself from above. Well, I'll hold on to that thought. And we will talk to Kim because Kim is our best friend.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Okay.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Okay. I was trying to assert my dominance over him.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
All right, fine. I won't do it again.
Let's think of something else.
I think I have a skill point. No, I don't. I used my skill point when I needed some more savoir-faire to acquire my very necessary tie. Can I talk to these? No, I can't talk to the groupies. Oh, that's cool. Completing thoughts gets you thoughts. Oh, I can just click and hold. That makes life so much easier. What's this? Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
I don't like that Lieutenant Kitsuragi will be going somewhere. You are the angriest man I know, Rene. Tree. Ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Hello. Oh. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Rene.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard Rene first.
I will speak to Rene.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
Rene, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
All right, I got this. It's ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah.
They're way past their prime.
Oh, we balls. We balls. Ball, 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 ball.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
The man ball is ready.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There is time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion.
Yes.
A fine-tuned locomotor.
I am.
Running at maximum efficiency.
Oh, yes, I am. I need these kind of voices in my head to like pump me up sometimes, you know? Like if I was doing dishes and like this was going on inside, fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Ooh, ooh.
Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers.
Yes.
They are in awe of your superiority.
Yes.
You are a god to them.
I am a god of balls.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
No, we're balls. The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Yeah, how was that?
Merde!
What?
Bordel de merde!
What do you mean? What do you mean? I did really good!
What the hell is your problem?
No, I threw it so far! Not weak triceps, that's for sure! I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
What do you mean? I made it better?
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
You
Hi, Ellie.
vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 boules.
P-Tank?
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our boule back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I'll try to fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs.
Yeah.
I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Old people like attention? Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the whirling in rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So, again, you don't actually know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't.
Okay.
I'm an old man, not a coward.
No, you are not.
The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
It takes a very brave individual to wear that outfit, so you are not a coward.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Wow. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created the crater?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists,
Oh.
call them what you like.
Oh.
They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
That is a very courageous mustache. Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no.
Oh.
It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
You should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Nod thoughtfully and turn to the northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Well, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Very heavily.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Stupid.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was this Frissel?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Right, Zero? Yeah, this is the uncle that's at the dinner table in Thanksgiving, and you're like, yeah, sure thing, Uncle René. What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's boules when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
3% through the boule in the sea. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Time to win it!
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
Is that how you all feel about me? Am I your clown? Yours to ridicule and to mourn?
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. The coin-operated viewer has been banged up inoperably. Sure. Maybe. Always. Oh, can I have your bag? Can I have your bag? I'd love to have your bag, sir. Better mouth your watch around me, boy. Do I have to equip the bag? I want the bag. The bag. Yes, I can equip the bag. Pick him up. Pick it up. Pick. Roundabout North. Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. It's time to collect trash!
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Aw, vandalism.
Probably some kids.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
God damn it, Kuno!
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Also, can we talk about how this is Sam and Max? This game is Sam and Max? I'll take all the... Oh, I tried to rotate the camera with middle click. Not this time. I'm gonna make so much money. Oh my god, I'm gonna pay off all my debts and be a good person. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Garbage? Yes, please. A splatter of bullet holes lines the walls. I assume Sam and Max is densely political. Absolutely. Enormous boules, worthy of a real man. The damage looks like it could be caused by an earthquake. Oh, where's the other boules? There it is. Maybe a sea monster. Maybe it was a sea monster. Inland Empire, you get me. I know that we're supposed to be investigating a murder, but have you ever considered... Oh, I haven't talked to you yet.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Tommy Leom. Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
Yeah. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages.
Yeah.
Harbor gates up the street are shut tight.
Yeah.
No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all around clusterfuck.
Yeah, Tommy, I get it. I feel it. Please be nice.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road.
Days.
Yeah. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but yeah, I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Whoa.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Doing some singing?
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Oh, wicked! I always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha, no, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is
I was
mostly
joking
sporting
too.
goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Jumpsuit, cover me.
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
That's true. What's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance.
Yeah.
These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
You need a life like... a happy life, being a song singer.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Ooh, time to empathize! Yeah!
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul!
Cool. We all want to know each other, know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives you a salute with 2 fingers. What do I got in here? Find smokes and smoke them. Ugh.
Now it's turning into a kind of snow. Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do though. There's still a few around.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement.
Guess
Your
I'll
senses
have to
nothing to add.
ask around.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Revachol's weird.
Yeah. Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Ooh.
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or 2 for a city cop down in his luck.
Aw.
If I had saved 4 myself.
That's all for now. That makes sense. I don't feel upset about that. Let's clean up some of these more bottles and then turn them in for some money. Money. Give me the money. How much money do you think this is? Like $800? Because I'm like simultaneously doing a really good deed at the same time, you know? Ooh, yes, $1. Oh! Tank top!
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
If we cut that one rope there, right here, do you think he'd go flying into the sea? Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III,
Oh.
the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
Wow. What did this king do? Let's think about it!
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Can you... Okay, you're in my brain. Please use words that I know and not profligacy. Because what does that mean?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through an entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
This person sounds like a dragon.
He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon,
That's what
instead
I'm saying.
of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Oh! My necktie! My friend! Oh! The king is the king and he can do anything.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple.
Whoa!
Philippian cocaine was purple.
Okay, what is nose candy? No, I think when you said cocaine, I figured it out. Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What do you mean? Oh, I guess I have to wait until this conversation's over. What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Yeah, it's artist. That's artistry.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time.
I thought that's what
a
it looked
rare
like.
Butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
I thought it was funny.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner.
Blockbuster!
There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Ooh. Speed gives one sigh. Wait, speed the drug? What do I currently have on? Conceptualization. Yes! Work it! Oh, hold on. I see the bottles. Thought I couldn't see you, but I do. So does anyone like... So when recycling, I try to keep all the things that are worth money separate from the things that aren't worth money. One, because it stops people from... Ooh, I bet I could recycle like all of my room. It makes it easier for like the people who go and oh, I can't grab it. Go through it and get them. One time there was this old lady and she's like, put them over, hide them so that I can get them. It's for my grandson's something project. And I was like, okay, and then I didn't. Hello? Oh, it is you. He's good. So, like, they said he's good? Good?
Well, like, he's gonna take a couple more months to fully recover.
Yeah.
But there's no more vet visits or anything.
That's so nice for him. Dante's doing good. The vet says that he doesn't need any more visits. It's gonna take him a few more months to fully recover, but he's doing good. That's amazing news. Except for Dante's butt fur. Yeah, Dante's butt fur might take a bit of time. Ooh, the garbage can. Is there bags? Is there bottles? Take them all. Kuno! Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna have to ask our master if he'll let us use him to climb and take down the body. I wonder how much money I'm gonna have.
The tear machine stands in
Insert your bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine,
Oh!
and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I got $7. I hate that smoking is a quest, but what do you gotta do? You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, okay. Let's yeah, we're just rolling in cash. Hi, child.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
He doesn't care. You kids often play here?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in that container. You ever climb that tree?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So, would you say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in that greenhouse?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Wait, what do you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
You mean the young woman by Whirling in Rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
That's a way of life.
Yeah, her.
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How'd they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. That could be the lead.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
Hold on, I heard a cat meowing. I gotta go investigate.
Hello? Hi, Ben. I'm hanging out with us.
It was Dante. He was sad. Are you sure we can't punch this kid? Like, the funny thing is, one of my like middle school bullies was exactly like this child. It's kind of crazy how similar they are.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, Kuno! You don't know anything about tampering while I'm investigating. I already have pants. Honestly.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
What? Come here. Conquer your childhood trauma. Punch the child. I should. You saved scum to punch Kuno? Kuno's quite a little shit, isn't he? There's also this mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Actually, talking about this makes me uncomfortable. It does make me uncomfortable. Oh. Wow. Wow, we have different levels of feelings here. Guys, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Yeah, let's get all of our cop skills from a little child.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Just like what I remember.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Unironically though, like the little bully kid, I felt so bad for him because I don't know, why were you drugged up and so small and angry? There's a sack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
So you say, but I saw past the veil.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
I don't think it's hard.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
I will go back there. I might have questions later.
Yeah,
Bye.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Let's figure out what's going on with this child. Yeah.
Your crime scene, bossing you around. Andy's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Kuno, listen. I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Yes. Here we go.
Because there's
yes!
a door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Oh, it's coming together.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
I'm in the tool shed. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh, electrochemistry.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere, question mark? I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was just thinking about justice. Yes, the himbo.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Ladder.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, just...
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
I wanted to hear justice here, but I messed it up. Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. An empty tomb of magnesolum. Magnesium supplement. Oh. Start your day, right, with magnesolum. A cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Just ice. Just a coat. Hold on, hold on. There's so much to look at. This doorway's gonna collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Monies! Yes. Oh my god, we're so freaking rich. What's in the bucket? A postcard! I can send it to my mom. Hey, mother! Found this postcard. What do you think about it?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant! Someone left his cloak behind!
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around,
The wind
look
is
around.
aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance
Whoa.
over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Let him have his moment of wonder.
His eyes trace the crane's contour, as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Should I jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge of the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Yeet! Let's go for it! No, my money! Wait, that was a butterfly.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here. You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
I got you, Gratan. Let me just adjust your breathing a little bit. There, isn't that better?
That's so much better, horrific necktie. God, now I can't breathe at all. Stop doing this, necktie. You were supposed to be a friend.
Hey, what's happening? You okay?
I'm all right, Kim. I can't breathe.
It's okay. You're just having a little panic attack.
Okay.
Try to breathe as slowly as you can, all right?
Yeah, we won 18% early in the stream, and then it's been downhill the whole game.
The necktie lets go a little. Its vicious grip easing around your neck. Colors return to the world around you.
Thanks, I think it's working.
Good. We can always come back when you're feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and finally in the matchbox house, sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can still smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning, a modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. 20% zoom out distance. Is that bonuses from thoughts? I don't have any bonuses from thoughts.
An intricate web of blue lines. It almost looks...
Okay. I need a boule. I need a... How do we... Oh, I don't have what it takes.
Cloak is...
Can I improve my savoir-faire by unequipping my pants? And my shoes? Can I try it again now that I don't have my pants and my shoes on?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
No, I gotta invest in it. Oh, right. We haven't lost to 97, have we? We did. We lost to 97 yesterday. And we threw up at that body as many times as you could throw up, I think. Oh, it was 92. It was 92. So sorry. It was 92. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Yeah, not quite as bad as a 97, but pretty not great. Kuno. We're gonna run behind the thing and we're gonna catch you. You're gonna be like, oh no. But it's too late because I'm there. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Is this when it's time? I think people come to eat at 4 p.m. Perchance. No. There's no one here still. There was more up here. Oh, I'm gonna look around the backside. I feel like there's things back there that I want to look at. A bird! Hi, bird. A lonely cormorant surveys the seas, indifferent as you approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Let's conceptualize. Here we go.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
I gotta save all my money though. Oh, we needed that.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
I thought she was gonna stab me. I thought I was gonna get stabbed. The garden hose won't be useful until the snow melts. Ooh! Look at you leaning. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another spattering of bullets. An orange bum hat! Oh my god, we're gonna be so fancy! Look at us! A closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Oh, okay. Hello?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone.
Bye, Catherine. Thanks for hanging out.
They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws near!
Horrific necktie. You need to calm your shit.
Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine. No, man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
What's with these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, let's go.
The lieutenant nods.
Can't believe looking at a hole made me so upset.
There must be another way into the building.
You show up.
Are you okay? Are you okay, man? New theory. Kim is a robot. That's my new theory. Kim is a robot. You can't prove me wrong or prove me right at all. Bookstore. Let's see how a map is. Let's see how much a map costs. Old sports magazines. Wow, the music in here is really terrifying. Is it because we have to read?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeep, what's behind these curtains?
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
I don't know how to read.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
We'll talk to you. We'll see what you're about. What are you about?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
A curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
So are you the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Who's the little girl standing outside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
10. She's very polite and helpful. Geez, lady.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Ah, that depends. How much do you pay your child?
Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
I'm sus of this person. What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse.
What?
Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
What type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell now, book peddler. I'm gonna come up these stairs. I'm gonna look at some books.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Look through the display.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
She's the worst and I love her. She's in a fish cult!
Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from a tree.
Literally, it's been so long.
They completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yeah, it's tough.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Oh God, no.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
I don't care for biographies of famous people.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas.
Yes.
It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
We're becoming our true selves.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Wow.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything.
Yeah.
Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Oh.
It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from.
That's helpful.
How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
This seems really pointed.
There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Find something truly otherworldly. Look in, yeah! Oh my god, that's a terrible roll.
Every passing moment you gaze at this shelf.
That I barely got that.
Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What is the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What is this book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
Le territoire.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
Why?
Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else is in there?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale.
Oh, okay.
Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale-aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Okay.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude.
Okay.
Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
I think we should. Anything else in there?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Well, I so certainly don't need that.
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
I want to buy the book, but I have to save my money because I owe like $1,000 frickin' dollars.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
That's so good! You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure, okay.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
I'll buy the map.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
I probably should have tried to steal it, but I don't know. I'm gonna piss her off by breaking into her back room.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right
It's not even
corner.
a real map. It's from years ago. Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Go to my journal and choose the map tab. Oh, wow! Mirror. This is actually really helpful. Policeman's cloak. Policeman's cloak, please. Let's do it. We're gonna yank this open.
The curtains tattered.
Wait. We're gonna quick save. Now we're gonna yank this open.
Tattered with age.
Pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
I don't care. You can't stop me.
Worse and unleash the powers.
I'm opening them.
No. Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart. This time for real. And maybe we'll also go through puberty. Haha!
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay. I'm going inside to the creepy place. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down. Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize.
That's right. Take in your surroundings.
Check my surroundings.
You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Yeah.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
I trust you, physical instrument. Let's go! We did it. What do you mean? I succeeded!
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
How much should we pass
but
by?
You've done it.
Oh, just barely. Okay.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash the door and shout, fuck the system. Smash the door, freeze, dirtbags. Hands up now. Smash the door and shout, fuck, it hurts. We're here. Ooh, it's a game. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. A boule. The poster says citrus fortis, the rest is warned off. Oh, yes. Yes, my friend, I will speak with you.
It's dark.
Lieutenant states the obvious.
This would be a lot easier with a flashlight.
Yes, it would.
I've got one in the kinema's toolbox. We should go back for it before we continue. No sense in tripping around in the darkness.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held slot to continue exploring.
That's fair. Fair assessment, Kim. I'll do that. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
Yeah.
Lift them.
Yeah.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Oh.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Let's go get that flashlight. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. I don't care to speak to you, lady. Oh, you want to speak with me more? My friend?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure.
No, it's a gym.
Oh.
Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Let's go get that
the
flashlight.
Lieutenant nods.
Let's go get that flashlight from the cinema, kinema. Do the flashlight.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under this.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the hand crank flashlight.
Robust, weatherproof and well made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Oh, yeah.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think.
I'm gonna take all of them.
And heavy. Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
I bet if I had that, the door would come open a lot easier than running myself into it.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
This is so cool. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We could put this in our hand. I got cool things. And a pry bar. I'm Gordon Freeman. Mr. Freeman. That's weakling talk, right? My body is a A temple. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why do you hate the gym so much? It's just the gym. The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Ooh, lots of things. A large demijohn filled with strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. A naked mannequin torso in a strange yellow color. $3?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Expected drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Cool!
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important!
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Oh, shit!
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
This isn't fun.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
It's a good beard. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Oh, well, this has been educational. Let's move on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Yeah.
And for what? All gone.
Let's look at the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
This is scary.
Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
Yeah, I know you're addicted to morphine, but have you ever tried eggnog?
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Yeah, it's fair.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Ooh. Hi, autosave. Blue velvet, soft toe touch, moth bitten. Why bird? There's birds in here? Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated on the top layer. Steel rotor blades, slipstream. What? Production schedule? If only I could sell things.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn it on!
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What is the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
The password.
You should ask her for a hint.
A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know the password, but it's probably on one of these boards.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
No!
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Thanks, Logic.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Print.
Nothing happens.
Leave.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
Right, Jose? I feel like the same thing. Like, I forget my password all the time. Like, so many times.
A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries.
So
very advanced.
This must be an elaborate piece of art.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program.
It's the Game Master.
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like all of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Who knows?
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
That's how it goes. Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It looks like undercover counterintelligence program.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
That someone was building a computer game!
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone... And this was a role-playing game.
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master Frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Has anyone done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And what do you think happened to this company? It's quite obvious it's not here anymore.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
This world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Okay, let's keep moving.
It would be really cool if we could finish it, though. There's some whoa-who's happening. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone had stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Where are we?
It's too dark to see in.
Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim!
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does it mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Cool. Good job. I didn't look at the bear yet. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Who's making ice cream in the wintertime? Bear. Bear fridge.
You see a terrifying ice bear
Fridge.
with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Yes, fridge magnets. Examine the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy fridge. If you went over to someone's house and they had like a 12-foot bear fridge. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
I'm dropping eaves.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I can hear some talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Yes. Yes, we should. I'm not going to kick it because I don't want to alert them to our presence. $17. We're almost there.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
We'll come back and unplug. The intercom wires are running into the breaker box. Ooh, insane mesh tank top. We can get drama.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note!
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio. so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Yes!
You'll find the filament memory with the offside copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote this.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Oh, speed the drug. Okay. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg.
It's not.
fridge.
It's literally like right over there.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Put the note away. Let's go to the ice cream maker and get the thing inside.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has
Whoa.
a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
That's tough. Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
That was probably a mistake. If there's something good in there, it's crushed up now.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
The cellar window, people shuffling by at the streets. I just instinctively was like, yes, turn the crank. Uh-oh. Oh. How do we get upstairs?
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box, but something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I did things without
The
reason.
lieutenant raises his brows. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it.
3%!
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very
Oh,
eyes.
I'm sorry!
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to...
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough.
I guess so.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Okay, okay. I don't like that noise.
The beer's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting.
We are a hero. We're saving them so much frickin' time. Oh, what's that? Oh. 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 Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Postcard! Gonna send that to your mom.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Well, I don't want to knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. Those curtains proved to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
It's fine. It's fine.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on here.
Do, we're on an adventure. Me and my best friend Kim. I love him, he's my best friend. On an adventure. I heard a bird. What's the word? It's bird. Let me out. What's going on in there?
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is curse detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Curses aren't real, ma'am.
Of course you would think that. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path.
Yes.
There's little else to do.
We are.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Of course, the entity. I didn't see her, but I sensed her presence.
You did? Then it has to be true. I've suspected that this woman-shaped energy must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you see that she lives inside the chimney?
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices coming from there.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building.
Yes.
And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Yes.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something.
Yes, I can.
Make some noise.
I can do that.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes. I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of it?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Wow. Why didn't you just tell me about this curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
This lady is so horoscopes. She's horoscopes. That's what she is.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
How does this curse manifest
The
itself?
curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
She is smells of many essential oils.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Not because she likes the smell of the essential oils, but because of their healing and curse repelling properties.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, what does this mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence. as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Don't mention it.
She nudges her glasses.
Never mind.
Anxious and tense. The woman before you scans
That's
the
all,
store.
book peddler. Time to yell into a chimney. Yelling into chimneys is my favorite pastime. I don't like the mannequins. I think they're pretty creepy. Door. And once I discover the secret password, things will get real freaky.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Oh yeah, yelling. We're yelling. Yelling!
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then, you've awakened the entity.
Hello, are you there? Speak to me. I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
We're going to the curtain. We're going to see the spirit. We're gonna make best friends with the spirit of bad business. Hi. What is this? This tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of dice. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. So many dice!
Hello, I'm Nia.
That's a fun way to spell Nia. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
This is my best friend.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages.
Sugar
But some of the stations can be quite interesting.
Merda
I
tabernacle.
was so absorbed. I must have missed you knocking.
Scheiße. You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Yes.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Maybe. No, I like role-playing games. I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls are covered with precious stones and minerals.
This person means you, or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
Oh, we already learned they're not malignant.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops and tries to come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
And you never took your eyes off your work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
That's very true.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
10. I only have 17. How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Yeah.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like to play role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Where are we? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
Ask the novelty dice maker about the curse. I can do that.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
I love that for you.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the Doomed Commercial Area? The DCA?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, it's not doing so well. There's not many customers, and she exploits her daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
No, oh, you're right. It doesn't really look like it's cursed, except for the dead body in the backyard, and everything's awful.
And then there's me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there, scattered from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. I'll be the first to admit that there are many inconsistencies with the so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. I think it still might be you that's causing this. No, I like this person.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Report back to Plaisance.
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Let's see what Shivers thinks. Yeah!
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
That was so close. Take off your clothes!
She has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool's sharp edge shining in the light of her desk lamp.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks in the hallways, as if she can still hear them chit-chatting behind the curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project really did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
It is important.
Showing up to work on time is hard.
It is hard.
No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
It's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
So, I have a few more questions.
Sure, I'm listening.
Actually, I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
I'd like to order
what else?
dye from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'm looking for something to help me with my work.
I think I have just the right one for you.
She opens the top drawer of her work desk and takes something else. 2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in her palm.
Police colors.
Because I'm a police officer, right?
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
Hand-eye coordination! Here we go!
Smooth moves.
Nice.
You snatch the dice out of the air.
Barely.
With one hand, just like you're in a movie.
Wink at the dice maker.
Oh, what are the odds? The red one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay, and the blue one is the inverse. I believe these dice are your lucky charm, officer.
She winked back at you. Can you believe it? You truly are Mr. Smooth Moves.
I am Mr. Smooth Moves.
You definitely need luck in Martinez. Was there anything else?
No. Dice. Can I hold them? No. Well, we can report back to Plaisance, and we can also return our boule. Oh, yes, we go around. Go around, it's creepy in here. I heard trains.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am, I felt her aura. She is not one to blame for the curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth?
Girly? What is it, Girly? Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Are you the source of the curse? Come here. Come here, my little curse one. Moo Moo? Moo Moo? Miss Moo Moo? Oh, you want to be down so much. Hi. Did you hear her squeaking?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. You've come this far, you know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
There's another entity more malignant pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I'll cross paths with it.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in public.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels, may the Lord be with you.
She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Thanks, Kim.
Yes. The venture continues in other waters, darker waters.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah, let's leave. Let's leave. We'll have so many things to do. It's getting darker, which means we can sing karaoke to so many people. I've replaced your old
You're still
boule.
waiting for a replacement for the boule you sent sinking.
I found you guys a new boule.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I really did try, mister.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
Oh.
Fine. You tried to right a wrong.
Yay!
It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
Hold on, can you see her from in this camera? Look at her. She's going crazy. Did you get it? She was getting it. You know people this French?
This one's
I love it.
inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty.
Oh, she's doing it again.
Where did you find her?
Get it. Oh, it's back time.
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
It's so interesting how, like, the main colors of, like, health, physical health and mental health are orange and blue, complementary. And a lot of people wear yellow and blue, which is kind of almost complementary. It's cool.
As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Okay. We'll come back when we have a better chance of composing ourselves. Now it's time to see if we can sing karaoke to everyone. Oh my god, sing karaoke. There's so many people. I gotta put my drama shirt on. I gotta put my frickin' drama shirt on. Put my drama shirt on. Hell yeah, drama. I belong here. Yes, I do. Can I sing karaoke, please? Hi.
Can I help you?
Ugh. Why can't I sing karaoke? Is it because my hands? I belong here. Let me sing. I need to find the sad song. Aw, farts. Thought we could just make it up. Oh, gotta go all the way around. Running. I have a skill point to spend too, but I wanna see what options I have before spending them, because I know that I need more deftness to accurately grab my coat. Can I talk to you, friend?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Oh, the thought cabinet. That's what I was going to do, 20 Uno.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Hold on. Can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Can't you, like, just toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right. It was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything. Oh.
As you wish.
Actually, the Grand Marie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
It looks like you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about that hanged man?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing.
Jesus!
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
All right. We'll talk later.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. Yeah!
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
We've all been there. We've all had, like, this, it's so weird playing a game that's dealing with, like, some pretty issue-y issues, you know? Because, like, being gay in a small town and having to be like, I don't know what you're talking about, but then, like, trying to keep things under wraps. It feels like this. Heavy is a good word.
It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Yeah, someone drew a dick on that door. Continue.
He's gone.
Puts his notebook away and turns to you. You should run after him and see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
Oh, so just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Yes. The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great. Let's do it. Rock, rock, rock. Get the key.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud.
Turn it over.
There's a key beneath it.
Yes, there is.
Rusty from the dirt.
Yes, there is.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and a man can be in any of them.
Hold on, look at her. Can you see her? Can you see her? Come here. Actually, I'm gonna pull it. Oh, you're okay, girly. There she is. Everyone's here. Oh my gosh. Where are you gonna jump to? Silly. Okay, ask around for his apartment number. Let's find him. Oh, yes, we want to level up our brain, actually. Unlock. Yep. Confirm. Some kind of superstar. An hour 10. I have less logic now, but that's fine. Who needs logic when you have a reason to live? How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. And let's go in and see. Look at that grace! Zero logic! Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Ooh! Extra glasses! Oh my god. Yes, glasses! The box is filled with cleaning chemicals. It smells of laundry detergent. One logic, baby! Thanks, glasses! You hear distant traffic. Night falling on the city. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Okay. Just a door. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. 28A. Oh, 28. A door to be remembered. This door is 29. Complete sounds. Whoever lives there isn't home. 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Oh, that's 100% our friend's. That's where our friend lives. Knock, knock. Okay, I guess not knock, knock. Wait, is that not where I came from? This is where I came from. What's this? What's this? An old shoe rack. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. The snoring is scary. I should leave. Okay. Ooh, door. Hello? I need flashlight. I took flashlight off. The shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Money! Because all gays listen to flamboyant dance tracks. I mean, I do. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. No reply. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Number 9 is locked. Number 9? Hi, Sweet Bee.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as a bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Have you ever changed your entire wardrobe just because you needed to logic extra hard? Sometimes.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Oh, this won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead, then. What do you want to know, policeman?
I'm looking for Martin Martinet.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinet. He told me he's Martin Martinet.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez.
Oh,
like
no!
Jamrock or Raoul Revachol.
Oh.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I didn't.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
Oh, no trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
Moaning Myrtle.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Oh, you mean the one with the dance music playing in it? Is it the dance music chat? Wow.
Thank you.
Who called it?
We should go check out his
Me.
apartment on the balcony.
I
See
did.
if he's home.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Not very well. Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the cold room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the cold room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
He was in 30? No. See, they have a deal. They have a deal where one of them listens to the hardcore music and they dance. Oons, 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 oons. Waves crashing in the darkness.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand.
Yes.
A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still.
I see it.
And frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold.
Yes.
She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her
she's
expression.
sad. The plan.
Faint pencil lines
Yes.
on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment.
I see it.
Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Yes, the plan. Look for yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Someone has torn down a wall. An old grocery list. The fridge! Balcony! Pardonnez-moi, but what the hell's going on with this balcony? What the hell's going on in here? Cat pillow! Someone's sleeping here, and recently. Enough cold to last for several winters. Pour la home laborer jeans. Pour the home. Does it work like that? It does work like that! Oh, someone's life savings are mine! Above tarp slap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. The door is locked. You can't get in. Hello.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yeah, let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
Yeah, I will be your wailing wall.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
What you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Oh.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at BTO? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home,
Yeah.
and Mona was here.
Yeah.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
That would be a problem.
She wants it to be something true and total.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Oh no, that's the opposite! Do you know anything about a recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Yeah, nothing can kill motivation than someone telling you to, like, that it's okay for you to do it, or, like, to do it. I didn't do my head. Oh. I unplugged my headphones.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
I just was being honest. I was like, yeah, make art on the building.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance at the boat dock next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
It's love! She's in love!
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Never mind, that person seems too old for you. It's your mom.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative. Well, you should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Okay.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Thanks. I do have eyes on me. Whenever sang my songs on the stage on my own. Oh, that's a sad song. Whenever said my words, wishing they could be hers. I'm gonna find that twink boy, and I'll knock on his apartment door. And then I will find out if he is not up or 28, 29, 30. 29. Wait, why this door? Is that the right door?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. 21 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
I guess we'll have to go somewhere else in the snow. But where we gonna go? Autosave. I need a sad song. What's this?
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism. In other words,
inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Oh.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Why did the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
Why is it gotta be white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Why does it evoke in me? What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Communism. Communism.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
I have a solid pair of chain
without
cutters.
those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Let's put it in our hand. Let's put it in our hand. Tool cutters in our hand.
This door has been closed with
58. Let's
The
go.
shackle snaps like a twig.
Ooh, just barely.
And the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Let's do
After you, detective.
What's inside? A flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on monstrosities of capital and such. Ooh. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. A bullet. Ooh, a lounge jacket. Ooh, conceptualization. Ooh, hello. Let's talk to this
A
bust.
plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Maslov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Kim, who is this Kraz McGraw?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Masovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
So a lot of the things in this world seem to run parallel with the things that have happened in our world. Kim doesn't question the B&E. You gotta do it sometimes if you want to be a policeman's. Inside the frame of a motorcycle and repair the tools used to disassemble it. Cape Side Apartments. What's this? Ooh, a jacket. Roundabout North. Okay, hold on. I haven't found a sad song. I just want to see if all those angry people are still guarding stuff. This song's really pretty. Right? Okay, well, you're all still here. Oh god, the mountain is still up there too. I saw him. Yes. The song isn't pretty anymore. I'm actually kind of scared. Yeah, Kim trusts me, and I trust Kim. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cast, faster times. Oh, pawn shop. Gloves. Water lock out of order until Wednesday at 7:15 a.m.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock.
You're right. I'm gonna go talk to that lady. I'm gonna go be crazy at her. Just like Kim wanted, or just like Cindy said I should be. and Kim said I should be crazy. They both are like, be crazy at this lady. And if there's one thing I know how to do, it's be unhinged. Even though I've been moderately hinged this whole game. That lady talks a lot. Well then, I'm prepared to out-talk her. I'm so good at talking. Oh, Cindy's gonna be proud of me. She's gonna be like, wow, you crazied that lady so much. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Guilaine. Rue de Saint-Guilaine.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
How much time do we have left?
Her raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
I'm the streamer, man. I make the rules. We have as much time as I want. Hee. We'll probably talk to her and then we'll say it's the end.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting. Give her a high five.
Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Leighton. Basically Margaret Thatcher. I'm getting Thatcher vibes. No, what gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Don't shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
The woman and the lieutenant exchange a brief handshake.
She is unfazed by your rudeness, probably chalking it up to local custom.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Wait, when does Claystream start? I didn't look. I didn't know. It wasn't here this morning. No, it's not there still. Okay. Ryan, you scared me. Oh, yes.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
He opens his
I should let
notebook.
you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
The WPG.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You appear to be on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Does the boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Yeah.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Yeah, that's cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know. It feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, how do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I don't like it.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Was that sarcasm or genuine? I don't know. I'll say it was genuine. Me too, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Yeah, I still need to see that license and registration, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Wait, how little known is it?
I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
Oh. So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
Yes, I'm gonna need to see your passport.
Of course.
She searches the pockets of her raincoat, producing a bundle of documents in sealed plastic bag. Look at her passport.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
Look at the photo page.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Joyce Leighton Messier.
Your name's Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Okay. I'd like to agree instead of questioning, but that's fine.
Joyce is much more efficient.
That's fair.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover.
So you're from Vesper?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Well, everything appears to be in order.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I kind of hate that kid.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still haven't seen anyone sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
I think I understand how boats work.
Good.
You seem smart. I need someone to give me the lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown.
No, but please. A little context. We're not in such a hurry.
Actually, now's not a good time. Maybe we can go later.
Of course. The situation is precarious.
You seem rich. Money, please.
To say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Wait, why? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you.
Should have brushed my teeth.
Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as boules. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. I got bills to pay.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Let's ask for some money. Yeah!
You're doing it.
I'm doing it!
Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Money!
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. The wind is a bit strong. Could you repeat that?
I need money!
How much money?
I need $100.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes.
We got some money! Oh, I'm sorry.
paper is
I'm
cold
sorry, Nia.
and oily
I
to the
didn't mean to
touch.
yell.
Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Oh, nay, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do.
Yes, I will.
Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking?
Yeah.
Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Got it. Tell me something else.
She nods.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
I was looking at the photo. So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question.
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Ooh! I'm excited.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. It's in my frickin' coat. I know it's in my coat. Oh, I gotta go get it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Time to roll the dice! Yeah!
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Well, surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
Oh.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Damn it!
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Let's get back to her then. What's this?
Some kind of superstar.
Some kind of superstar. That is what you are.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
No, I'm special. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. We got so many bonuses from this. That's amazing. Okay. Well, we'll put those pants on. Anything for extra savoir-faire, please. None of these give me extra savoir-faire. Take off our shoes. I'm going to... Hello?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft, yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper.
Hell yeah.
It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Hello? Why did it show me over there? I'm trying to remember how to get to the roof. Yeah, this is right. This is right. No, it's not right. It's over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. That kid has been throwing rocks at a corpse all day. Who knew corpses were so much fun? Did I miss it? I did miss it. No, I didn't. It's through Kuno Land, yeah. Kuno's very committed. Maybe eventually it'll just fall down thanks to Kuno. How many rocks? Okay. So we need more savoir-faire for this, right? Acrobats. Yes. Cool. Now we can get it. We're gonna get it. To be fair, he is on speed.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one
Let's
saved it for
jump for it. I think we failed. Oh my god, just do it. Oh my god, get your fucking coat, bro.
Nope, no.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost...
Can I go over here? Can I go over here? Where can I go? This is the saddest I've ever been. I bonked my feetsies. I'm gonna put my shoes back on. Gosh. Okay. The hunger is getting to me. I was gonna play until I was hungry, and I'm hungry now. I guess tomorrow we'll complete speaking with we'll rejoice with Rejoice. I will pay off my debt though. Tomorrow is Thursday. I guess I could. I feel bad not streaming thrice.
Can I help you?
About that money.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well.
Here it is. Sorry for your trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m. or your door would have been locked electronically.
Wow.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
What are the capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop.
Oh.
The cop who's sorriest.
Oh.
Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
What are the other cop? Oh, they make him jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Can we please?
That won't happen.
Oh. I got a new brain. I got a new brain thing. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop. What do I get? Embarrassment to the party. I'm embarrassing. Oh, Kim, I've pooped myself. Kim, I've pooped. I'm a sorry excuse for a cop. The game is really pretty. Well, I guess that's all for this day. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Do you want to see Mia? You can't see her really. She's in the castle. Oh, what a good game! I'm so curious. I wonder if I just really leaned into all the paranormal stuff. If it would be Paranormal. Oh yeah, thumbnail time! Let's talk about thumbnails. What's a good feeling for the next thumbnail? I gotta adjust my hairs. Thanks for being here. It's thumbnail time. Thumbnail time. Time to make a thumbnail. Joyce? How would I Joyce? Paying for Measurehead? I was gonna get Nia, but she didn't like it. A bag? She's getting in the bag. 1 second. She's in the bag. You hear her purr? I think one of those is gonna be it. One of those is gonna be it. Okay. Well, I'll maybe see you tomorrow. Maybe see you on Monday. I'm not sure. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you all have a really good evening. I hope that there is some Yakuza for you. She's drooling. She's drooling and so cute. Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck. Do you need help? No, she got it. Okay, bye. Bye, love you, bye. Bye.